Congratulations, Pushkar. Today you defeated the fourth IM of this tournament and you have already drawn with one GM. You are on a fantastic run. What do you think about your performance?
Seriously, I'm very happy. There's nothing more to say for it. I'm just happy. I guess I'm playing good chess this time. It's not like I'm winning positions, like lost positions or even drawish positions. I'm converting them. I'm able to convert them. Yeah, that's it.
So tell us a little bit about today's game. You had the white pieces. What was your preparation against Nitish?
Okay, to be honest, my preparation was very bad today. The reason being, actually, I was going to play Alapan, and he plays this e4, c5, knight f3, e6, and knight c6 lines. He doesn't play d6. He has games, but those are online games. And the currently main setup he's playing is e4, c5, knight f3, e6. I just don't know what else he's playing after that. The reason was after e4, c5, knight f3, e6, I was planning to play c3 and transpose into not a favorable Alapan, but I'm disallowing him to play this line e4, c5, c3, knight f6, e5, knight d5, knight f3, and d6. Because he has already played d6, he can't get into that position. And actually, I had lost with him in the same line. Even that was winning for me, but okay, I lost it.
Yeah. So what special did you do today, and where do you think he went wrong?
Okay, so the game continued with e4, c5, knight f3, d6, d4, cd4, knight d4, knight knight c6. He played knights. I don't get the point of knight c6. If he wants to play dragon, he can directly play dragon. But I guess I am also a dragon player. He saw that and he thought I might be knowing something. So knight c6, c4. Morozhai is the best structure for it, so I played it. To be honest, I didn't had any knowledge in Morozhai, but come on, you have watched a lot of games, and it's like no opening preparation, but in general I know. So the game got knight c6, c4, g6, knight c3, bishop g7, bishop e3, and here he played knight f6, bishop e2, bishop d7, castles. Castle maybe he played previously. Castles, h3. Now the idea of h3 is simply to play queen d2, rook d1, and rook a7. I'm disallowing his knight g4. I'm not sure it's the best move, but okay, it's practical. h3, and here I guess he got wrong. Knight into d4, bishop into d4, a5. Now, you can pause the video and try to find the best move. I guess knight d5 is the best move. Yeah, knight d5, and afterwards he has to take knight into e4 is not working because of bishop g7, king g7, queen d4, knight f6, and after knight f6 the pawn on d6 is falling. It's equal material, but his structure is ruined. So he played knight into d5, c d5, bishop d4, queen d4. He played rook a c8. Okay, actually it didn't turned out exact same position reached, but in a different move order. Okay, so rook a c8, rook f7. He played b5 here, and here I thought for quite good time and played the move b4. I guess it's the best move. It's it's a move that actually, what can you say, fixes the pawn on b5. My bishop on e2 is very active. It can attack the b5 pawn. His bishop is passive. That's the reason I played b4, ab4, queen b4. He played ab4, queen b4. He took on c1, rook into c1, queen a8. Actually, I was thinking he would play queen b8 here, but queen 8, okay, not bad move. Rook c7. Now here goes a line which actually I was thinking very critically. Queen into a2, rook into d7, rook into e2, rook into e7. Position is equal, but his pawn structure and his king is very unsafe compared to mine, and I guess it should be better for white. So he went for this line. One second. Instead of queen a2, he played rook d8. I played simple e3. Then he played he played king f8, and here actually I was thinking I found a very good plan, I guess. Queen c3, f6, queen c1, and I'm threatening to go queen h6. I mean, he found the best defense here, I guess. Queen b8. After that, it's like the point is of queen b8 is he's simply attacking the c7 rook, and I can play queen h6 and like put pressure on him because the c7 rook is always falling. So I mean, instead of, for example, he would have played something like king g7 here. I mean, there is a good line, bishop g4, bishop into g4, rook into e7. If he plays king f8, I can still capture on h7, and it's a complete mate in like 4 or 5 moves, I guess. So yeah, he played queen b8. I played bishop g4, bishop into g4, h into g4. Then it was rook c. One second, no, not rook. He played g5, g5, and here actually I found a good move. Actually, I think it's a good move. e5, f into e5, queen c2, queen b6. I played rook c3 here. I mean, he can go king g7 here, and I'm simply unsure about the position. The thing is, anytime I have a draw, so it's like a risk-free position. I'm playing against an IM. I have a draw anytime, so it's also pretty hard for him too. But he played queen d4 here, rook f3, king e8, queen f. One second, queen f5. No, queen c6 check, rook d7, queen c8, rook d8, queen e6, and actually I thought I have won. I just won because the threat is rook f7, but he played e4 here, and the idea is after rook f7 he will play queen a1, king h2, queen e5 check, and I mean, the endgame is still equal, I guess, because after g3, queen into e6, d into e6, maybe rook c8, rook into h7, king d8, rook h8, king c7, and his rook is somehow somehow escaping by getting lost. I mean, it's gonna get exchanged, maybe equal position. Afterwards, okay, so I played rook f5. Actually, I didn't saw this e4 idea. I saw e4, but I didn't saw queen e1, queen e5 idea. Rook f5. After e4, rook f5, he played queen g7 here. I continued with my plan, like keep the king safe. Okay, he played queen a1, king h2, and queen g7. I played g3. He played rook a8. I played king g2. Just, I mean, keeping the king at the safest square. He played h6 here. I played queen into e4. Rook. Queen into e4. And yeah, he played rook c8. What I played here? Rook queen b1. No. I played after rook c8. I played a good move, I guess, decent move. Yeah, I played a4, b into a4, queen into a4. After this, it's completely winning. Like, queen into a4, king d8, queen a5, king e8, queen b5, king d8. I played rook f3, and now my idea is simply to play rook e3 and queen b6, rook a7. I mean, I'm unsure how the move order should go, but I mean, white's position is saying itself. Yeah.
What an amazing game. Would you consider this as one of the favorite games of the tournament?
No, actually my favorite game was against this IM Tologon.
Okay.
Actually I found very good idea in it. This, I guess, some 15-16 move, e5. Yeah, the move was e5, I remember.
So with 2 rounds to go, all the very best. We will continue the conversation after the final round.
Definitely, for sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for interviewing me.